easily onto the edge of the box, repelled by Wrexham. Josh Murphy cuts outside, gets the cross in. Does he get the cross in? Does he pass off? No, he's doing it all on his own. And then he commits the foul. Murphy picking up a yellow card. Taking out the general, Matty James. And that pretty much should run the clock, people. We should be literally at a 0-0. Angus McWhirter, very cool. Never been to Wrexham, been to a couple of matches in the UK. Crystal Palace, Premier League, well done. And a match at Molineux. Ooh, Crystal Palace. I went to Crystal Palace, Sellers Park as a little boy. I've been to a lot of football matches. As a little boy, I went to Sellers Park about 10 times. And my big brother, who lives in Melbourne, Australia, is a big Crystal Palace fan. There we go, guys. 0-0 after 90 minutes plus. Hey, you know what? Let's go straight into the post-game right now. Josh Murphy, Portsmouth, played a fantastic game. Bursick in goal, played a fantastic game. Portsmouth never stopped running all night long, did not look out of place, put in a great performance defensively, and on the quality up front, if they've had the quality up front, they may well have took this game. The only problem with Portsmouth getting a goal tonight wasn't getting the ball in the box. It was getting the ball past Arthur Okonkwo. He was absolutely phenomenal tonight. Absolutely phenomenal. So, Portsmouth, loads of effort. Great defensive game. The quality up front wasn't quite there, but Wrexham's defense was phenomenal throughout the game. The luck was on our side. The bounces went our way when we were blocking shots. The bounces went Portsmouth's way all night long when you're talking about winning the one-on-ones and the second balls. Portsmouth had a big defensive game tonight and kept themselves in the match by being defensively brilliant in both ends. Wrexham weren't at the races. The passing game. Today, we come from the back end of a brilliant game against 3-2 win over Coventry. Today's game, the passing in the final third, atrocious. For our standard, that was atrocious. Had we have got on the ball in the methodry and the level of skill that we normally bring, we would have had that ball around that Portsmouth defence quite easy and would have got a goal on the night. But I got to tell you, Bursick in net was in position all the time. The defending from Portsmouth was phenomenal. They were fighting for their lives and did not want to lose 4 matches on the bounce. Let's face it, they're coming with 3 losses on the bounce into this one and didn't want to lose again. Credit to Pompey, credit to Wrexham for sticking with it. And on the night, from a 0-0 that wasn't exactly the most exhilarating match, but on a night of 0-0, my man of the match, I have to say, AO. You could say Bursick in goal for Portsmouth played a great game too, but the difference between the two keepers, you'll see in the stats when we go to the stats right now. Arthur Okonkwo, for my money, literally man of the match. Man of the match, Arthur Okonkwo, literally didn't put a foot wrong. The saves he made were quite brilliant. 3 saves he saved on the goal line, literally point blank range. If he hadn't have had the positional sense that he's had tonight, we would have lost 2, possibly 3-0. It could have been that bad. We dodged bullets. The blocks from Scar, from Hyan, from Cleworth, from Isakabori, all around the goal, even Kakache, defending our goal with their lives. Like I say, this could have gone so wrong and could have been such an uplifting match for Portsmouth at the end of 90 minutes plus 3. It finishes 0-0. Portsmouth, they can feel adjourned that it wasn't a win for them. And Wrexham can feel quite happy that nothing came down on them to take the points away. Brilliant points, but it could have been better. But it could have been far worse. Going into the stats, load up the chat, guys. We're going to go in the chats very soon. I'm going to give you the stats on the clock right away. But I'll tell you what, it looks great for Portsmouth. And these stats look like it should have been a win. But it wasn't. Stats on the day. And again, like, subscribe, guys. Come back for more. The next game we got coming up is on the weekend. I'll be telling you about that quite soon. Stats on the day. Shots. Portsmouth, 15 shots, 5 on target. Decent. Possessions, 53 to 47. 7 fouls, 3 yellow cards, 10 corners. 10 corners, mostly in the second half. 15 shots to 5. Wrexham, 6 shots to 2. 47%. 7 fouls, just like Pompey. 3 yellow cards, just like Pompey. 3 offsides, no offsides for Pompey. And 3 corners to 10. Let's look at the scores on the doors, because there was a couple of games going on that were interesting to us. Let's see how they've progressed. Remember, there was 2 1-0s and 2 0-0s. There's been a lot of change since that happened, and we're going to take you to it straight away. Sheffield Wednesday and Norwich. Sad news for Sheffield Wednesday. Barry Bannon puts them up on 4, but Kvistgaard gets them back. Norwich gets them back on 61. It's a 1-1. Norwich don't lose. They get a point on the road. So 1-1 on the day. You've also got to say QPR 1, Southampton 2. Southampton turn it around. They fire the coach, Will Still, Gonzo. The Duracell, the redhead, he's done. Southampton, Gonzo'd. And hey, big game. Big game. Jay Robinson on 55 puts Southampton 1-0 up. Leo Cienza makes it 2-0 for Southampton on 69. And on 73, Burrell, who was a pain for us at the racecourse ground. Remember QPR and Burrell? Yeah. Burrell gets one back and it's 2-1. But on the day, Southampton winning 2-1. Sheffield Wednesday 1-1, as you know. Preston, we'll get to that right now. Preston 2, Swansea 1. Preston going ahead with Thierry Small, as I told you a few times, on 8. And then Osmashik on 49. Then on 80, Swansea get one back. Swansea going down. Preston 0, Wrexham 0. Taking a look at the table, we'll take a look at the top. Then we'll take a look at the bottom. Just to let you know, we're getting into the chat straight next, guys. So load it up. Tell me what you're thinking, and we'll go straight to that straight away. Coventry on top on 31. Stoke City in second on 27. Middlesbrough in third now on 26. Preston up to fourth on 25. Millwall down to 5 on 24. And Charlton from 5th to 6th on 23. Charlton's having a great season. Just to let you know, Birmingham City, they're sitting in 9th on 21 points, having a great season. 2 wins back-to-back, 3 wins out of the last 4. Wrexham, hey, are you dizzy? We're up to 14. 14. Only 4 losses in 14. 4 wins, 6 draws, 19 scored, 19 against for 18 points. And I tell you what, you've got 4 teams on 18 above us. Leicester City. We are level with Leicester City. West Brom, a seasoned championship team, as is QPR, a seasoned championship team. We're on 18 with those guys. So again, praise Phil, praise the lads, praise the club, praise Rob, praise Ryan. This team now is coming into its own. 4 matches undefeated. 2 times this season we've gone 4 matches undefeated. And I'll tell you what, Wrexham's doing a damn good job. Bottom 3, Sheffield Wednesday bottom, Sheffield United back next 2 on 23. And at 22nd spot, Norwich City, Oxford, 4 points above, drop zone on 13 on 21. Guys, brilliant season. Excellent season. Next game coming up. I tell you what, get ready for the next game. One more time. It's going to be a big homer. But on the season so far, 4 unbeaten. You've gone through Coventry recently. You just go Portsmouth on the road. A few games before that we haven't lost. And then you've got to say Wrexham against Bristol City. Bristol City not finding great form. That's coming up. Ipswich is coming up as well. But the next one is Charlton. Match day 15. If you cast your mind back to the beginning of the season, I said game 15 was where we need to gauge ourselves. And by game 15, I would know and you would see what's going to happen with our club and where we would be and how comfortable we would be in this division. I also said, cast your mind back, that by game 15, if we had 4 to 5 draws and 4 or 5 losses by that time, we'd be doing very well. If you look at our scoreline, across the league ladder right now, we're 4, 5, and 4. We are absolutely sitting where I hoped we would be, and we are strong. And if you look at the teams in the bottom 3, they'd love to be where we are right now. Take it for what it's worth. 18 points right now out of the 14 matches is phenomenal. We've literally come through adversity in the first 5 to 6 matches where we had nothing, where the defending wasn't great, and where we were really struggling. And where there was a little bit of panic setting in from people about where we'd finish, about Phil and about the players, about everything. There's no need for panic. We know where we are. We're 4-5-4, 18 points, and we're doing quite well. Thank you very much. The big game on the weekend, though, Nathan Jones coming to Wrexham. Last time was a battling 1-1. I wonder where this one's going to go now. But Nathan Jones is bringing Wrexham on Saturday, November the 8th. So for now, it's bonfire night. Get into bonfire night, research bonfire night, see what it's all about. And if you was a kid in 1970s and the 1980s and maybe the 1990s, do you remember bonfire night? That's what I'm asking you. Into the chat right now. That's where I love to be. Going into the chat. But hey, all in a day's work. All in a day's work. Blank Canvas says, being a Wrexham fan this season is like being part of an AA group. Yeah, it totally is, mate. It totally is. See what I say? The way you guys split me up and put me in stitches, it's fantastic. It really is. It really is. It really is. It really is. I tell you. I'm going to read that again. Blank Canvas. Being a Wrexham fan this season is like being part of an AA group. That's hilarious, mate. Woody Windsor. Bench Kabori next week. Would serve to send a message. You bench him. Now, who do you start? And here's the thing. You got the two Ryans waiting in the wings, Longman and Barnett. I think Longman's turning into your automatic choice. And I'm feeling sorry for Barnett, actually, because he seems to be drifting away from the starting minutes. And he offers so much. I think, personally, when I was calling for Sheaf to be brought out of the game in the second half and Kabori, I wanted to see both the Ryans come on. Add something different. Ryan can play in a midfield position. He doesn't need to be on the wing. Yeah. And Longman takes out Kabori's spot. Yeah, you can say Ryan would have to play a different role. So what? He's got 9 guys around him, cutting down the angles, working with him, knows where his positional place is going to be, and know where he's going to be in the game. So it's not going to be an issue. But he would have offered something better. Kabori looked tired, looked so fatigued, and he was dragging his head. When a guy's got his head down, you know he's literally on fumes. And again, it's up to Parky, who I love, hasn't put a foot wrong for me. It's up to Parky to manage those minutes, and he does. He does. But yeah, Woody Windsor, bench Kabori next match. Woody also says I would start Smith and Moore too. I would. I'm not sold with Nathan. There's something not right with Brody. He's only coming on for 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. He's not fully ready. Just go with that. Woody Windsor says, we need Parky to improve in game management, his greatest weakness. It's hard to call out poor Parky, especially when he's done such great things for us. But if there's the one thing that people have called him for over, per se, the last year and a half, not before that, because let's face it, National League and League Two, we were bossing it and nothing really troubled us. A few uneasy starts to the season, okay, just like this. But League One was a different thing. And now in the Championship, yes. Yeah, game management. So important, and so little people talk about the game management of the game. It's the focus of each player. It's the game plan. It's the video training. It's on the field training. It's assignments that are handed out where you get your little paperwork and you sit down and you're watching a video and Phil says, right, George, your number, that's who you're covering. Watch the play. And he will literally go with the team on a video and show each player what they're going up against with the team and the player that they're assigned against. So look for some of that. But Woody, we need Parky to improve in-game management. I will agree with that. There's not many places we can knock Parky, but game management, maybe earlier substitutions. But he's the man on the side. He's ultimately the one going to make them calls. And Barney deserves a start given his cup performance. Yes, he lit it up in the cup. I'm a big Barney fan. I'd love to see him back. But again, I feel that we've got Kabori as your number 1. It seems that Longman's your number 2. And Barney has come in as number 3 now. And that's because the quality is rising. And let's face it, he's been a great servant for our club, Barney. He will get time this season, but his minutes are disappearing fast. Guys, I tell you this, get ready for the next one. Charlton at home. It's going to be a tough one. Nathan Jones bringing a 6th place Charlton to 14th place Wrexham at the EK Ras this Saturday. Join me again, and I say this, thank you ever so much from in here for being with us all season so far. Tonight was fantastic. It's a midweek game. I'm literally pumped that you were there, all here, and everybody that was here tonight. Big thank you to you. Have a great day tomorrow. Live your lives. Be happy. Be big up. Get ready for the Charlton, and know that as we're moving through the season, we are in the right place. I never expected us to be in the top 6, especially after 14 matches. But I did expect us to be closer to the bottom 3 after 14 matches. My 15-game marker is Charlton coming up. Remember, I said at the start of the season, game 15 is my mark. It's Charlton at home. It'll tell us where we are in the league, where we're going to finish, and how we're doing. I also said we'd have 4 wins by 14 matches. It's exactly what we've got. Back into the chat. Blank canvas. Doyle for quicker through balls from the back. Yes. Thomason, defensive duties in midfield. 100%. Brody. I'm not sold on Brody. There's something not right there. He's coming in with less to do each time. And when he's coming in, he's not really doing much at all. He's coming in cold and he's not linking up with anybody. Especially that last 15 minutes. He was in there as a link player to try and make things happen. And he never got it going. We weren't at the races. Broadhead, I tell you, jury is still out on some of his game. Is he fully fit? I don't think he is. Windhouse Smith can rotate. I don't know why not. And I sometimes look for that. Josh is great at opening the game. Smith is good at closing the game. Don't exactly give him 45 minutes apiece. I mean, that would appease both. But Josh, maybe 55, 60, bring in Smithy for the last 30. I'm feeling sorry for Sam Smith because he offers so much and he's getting no time. But again, Phil Parkinson at training will know what's going on better than you and I. That's all I'm saying on that one. But yeah, Smithy and Windhouse rotating and the passing. The ball has got a zip between feet. You got to zip that ball. And that field did not look very wet. It looked kind of dry tonight. Back into the chats. Angus McWhirter, thank you for the stream. I enjoyed. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Angus. Come back again, my friend. You're always welcome. Thank you for your great points. Awesome. Woody Windsor, Brody, biggest disappointment this year. There you go. Literally dots and crosses the T's. Exactly what I'm saying about Brody. I'm very surprised at what's not happened this year with Broadhead. He's come in, big number, big money, 10 million, and he hasn't lit it up. Second half of the season, that's the secret for Broadhead. If Nathan can get it going and figure out that fitness and figure out the minutes, because if you get no minutes, you're not scoring. And he needs to get minutes, get fit, get scoring. There's something not right there. Bye-bye to you, Woody Windsor. Bye-bye to everybody else, guys. I'm going to shut this down in 5 seconds flat. But I tell you, Charlton is next. Join me again. We'll have another blast. And Cabby will give me a prediction of what's coming up. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. And the remainder of your week, make sure you have a great remainder of your week. Because remember this, your day is in your control. Don't let anybody ever wreck your day. Have a great day and don't let anyone bend it up. Cheers.